Hi guys, so in today's video I want to talk to you about the idea of being chosen or being one of the chosen ones, right? And first of all, let me start this video by saying that I get it, I get why people would want to identify with this term, and for some rather short part or time of my journey, I kind of resonated with this term, or maybe rather with the idea of the 144,000 as well, right? Which I think are usually what is referred to or meant when people talk about the chosen ones, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, as I said before, I understand why someone would resonate or identify with this label, because I think a lot of us, people who are interested in spirituality or metaphysics and are trying to figure out how the universe slash multiverse slash whatever is beyond all of that works, or maybe already have figured it out to some extent. Um, we we always kind of know, or we always knew that we are different from mainstream society, that we don't resonate with a lot of old ways of thinking and old paradigms and so on, and that we just, you know, that we have a different outlook on life, and we also, a lot of us also, have a sense of a mission of some sort that they are here to accomplish. That being said, I think it is important, for one, to recognize that the idea of the 144,000, which I think now is often, or the chosen ones, which I think now is often used or, talked about a lot also by people who, I guess, would refer to themselves as being, just spiritual or new age, originally stems from the book of Revelations, as far as I know. So some part of the Bible, I guess, because I'm not too familiar with that, but yeah, it's important to note that it has like a religious background, and I as I've read on Wikipedia, I think the number is also mentioned in other religions in a kind of similar context, But yeah, so like that's the first thing maybe you should know if you regularly use this term or identify with this label, that for some people it might have a more religious meaning, or they might associate other things with it that you might not even know of right now. So another reason I believe, and I understand why some people identify as chosen, maybe, is because, well, some of us have soul contracts that are, that involve some kind of leadership role, or, greater mission, so to say. But yeah, that's more like, once you understand that all of life is a play, it's more like that's just, one of the many roles you could play. And it doesn't really mean that there's that much things, or there are many things, or yeah, aspects of you that are special. It just means that maybe you've gone through all the different parts already in other lives, and now you just kind of got this one, right? But even our soul contracts are not as, binding and rigid and or important, and I guess you could say necessary, or meaningful, as some of the spiritual teachers and so on make them out to be. Because even they require some, if you want to basically live them out, even they require some kind of consent and action on your part to manifest it, right? And as I already said in another video, you can, as far as I know, because I'm not really there yet, but you can change or abandon soul contracts by raising your, or after raising your vibration to a certain extent, and yeah, maybe after finding some general peace and happiness in your, or at least, being content in your day-to-day life. So yeah, that's why the message I want to really share is that it's all about choosing what you want to experience or manifest rather than being chosen for something. Um, because the very concept of being chosen is also made up by humans, and almost every concept ever made up by humans is just valid to the extent that people believe that it is true and that it is meaningful, and therefore manifest signs or what they would consider confirmation of it being true and meaningful, right? Because that's the thing, when you think you're receiving a sign or something, a synchronicity maybe as a confirmation that something you suspect to be true is true, that isn't necessarily the case, because it's usually just a confirmation that you or some part of you believes that it is true rather than that it's objectively true, because there are very, very few objective truths in this multiverse and beyond. And before I, say goodbye, just let me, finish this video by saying that I actually do believe that every person, especially, as a human being, everyone is special and everyone has something amazing about them. I actually do believe this. Like, there's no human being that doesn't have anything special in the sense of beautiful and maybe some talent or some, just something that makes them really, really, I don't know what other word to use, but special, in the positive sense. So when I said it doesn't mean that there's something special about you, I just meant in the context of that you are spiritually somehow superior to others, or like that you have such a special soul or spiritual identity or whatever is often associated with being chosen, right? Yeah, and that's it for today. As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and or subscribe to my channel. And till the next time, bye.